What is going on, melon farmers? D-Mac back with a brand new episode of the Baltimore Americans franchise mode for NHL 24. If you have no race crew to hit that like what's going on. In this one, the 17-15-3 Baltimore Americans are taking on the 19-15-1 Seattle Kraken. We are about to get our starting goaltender back in Spencer Knight. Maxi Pad Domi still leading the parade with 32 points in 35 games. We're 5-2-3 in our last 10, and we have actually been a relatively solid team. So in this one, we're going to do a 3-gamer here in December of 2023. We're going to jump into the third period of 3 games and see how we make out. After one, it is 1-0 for Seattle, but we are out shooting them. After the second period, wabam, it is 3-2. Toffoli and Kakko both get goals. I'll see you guys on the ice. All right, so like I said before, in episode 1 of this franchise mode, when I actually built the team, I was like, oh, I'm just looking to kind of try and get this party started as quickly as possible here. So I ended up not really looking at the creation zone all that much, or the create a team and everything. And now we only have home jerseys because I was in such a rush to try and get the video out. I didn't really look at that. Anyway, there we go. I think Lucas Dostal might have got a part of that. We're about a minute into the third period. Here comes Matty Beniers back to Vinny Dunn, one of my faves, and a big blocker save by Lucas Dostal. My dude Rodney Fratton gets that one over to Sammy Girard. Girard whips that one up the ice to Eric Chernak. Chernak stopping up. We're just going to hang on to this thing. And Chernak with a shot. That's no good. Damn. All right. Toffoli can't do anything with that. And now Jared McCann brings it up to Jordan Eberle, and we got a penalty coming right off the hop. Damn. Jaden Schwartz trying to get that shot off, and Romanov can't do anything with it. There comes Nikita Zadorov. Wenberg grabs it in front of the net. Another save by Lucas Dostal. We have only killed like 30 seconds of this penalty. And man, it's like Seattle's coming on really strong. They got the lead in this game, but they are coming at us pretty hard. The shots are all tied up right now at 24 apiece. Ryan O'Reilly trying to get himself up to the top of our points leaderboard. We are on a 3-game winning streak. This will be Lucas Dostal's final day as a starting goaltender. We'll be able to send Olivier Rodrigue back to the AHL, get it across to Domi. That one hits a leg and doesn't make it to the net. Shorthanded opportunity for the boys. Oh, and Domi steals it back. Like I said before, he's leading this team in points, but he does get it taken off of him. I was actually kind of thinking, oh my God, that hit the goalpost. Wenberg, big one-timer, and Dostal's got to stand strong. I was actually considering, I'm pretty sure way back in the day. Okay, I got to, hold on. I got to talk about this in a little bit, man. Seattle came on like insanely, and we got to get this thing out of here. Foot just wind and fire. Oh, Domi picks it up. We're still shorthanded. Throw that one on net. It bounces out in front, and Eric Robinson cannot get a hold of it. We are tired as hell right now. All right, so that takes care of that. The penalty has been killed off. Vicky Arvidsson picks that one off. But yeah, I was actually, way back in the day, I did create a second channel. I don't think that really went anywhere, but it would be fun to make a second channel for things not hockey related. There we go. That one was deflected in front. Toffoli tries to take a shot. I was just kind of looking for like what kind of games. I was almost thinking like maybe not even sports games. You know what I mean? Maybe something different. I've been like looking around online at like MMORPGs and stuff like that. It's been so long since I played them. Way back in the day, I had a channel that never went anywhere, but just for fun, I made it, and I did like World of Warcraft and stuff because I'm a nerd, and I used to play lots of World of Warcraft. Oh man. But yeah, I don't know. I was thinking that could be fun. I just don't know where I'd find the time. But it is something I've been considering. Oh, there we go. We're going to the power play, baby. I feel like I've been talking too much and not cutting anything out of this, but we got a power play coming up. My dude, Warren Fogle, just winding fire, and Jonesy's going to cover that one up. Back to Rodney Fratton. We're on our third power play attempt of the game. Oh, man, Girard goes for the shot. I was hoping for a deflection in front, but I just got in too tight with everybody, you know what I mean? All right, here we go. Tyler Toffoli back to Ryan O'Reilly. O'Reilly back to Toffoli. I'm just looking for somewhere to go. It's Victor Olofsson. We're just going to whip that around the net. Here we go. Rodney Fratton. Get that one in front of Victor Olofsson, and that's his 10th of the season. Double-digit goals for my boy Vicky. And we are all tied up at 3, just like that. That's what I mean, right? It's like in the last episode, we were missing our starting goaltender and everything, and I was like, okay, when he comes back, it doesn't matter. We're a brand new team. We can be like a garbage team. And now all of a sudden, we're on a 3-game winning streak, and we just tied everything up against Seattle. So I have no clue what is going to happen here. This could get exciting. So Cal Foote gets it up to Conboy. Oh, I tried to go for the pass. That didn't work. E-Rob does end up getting that one back, but he loses it to Oliver Bjorkstrand right in front of the net. He walks in. Big save by Dostal. Throw it out the other side. Let's go. Let's go. Okay, E-Rob, you got to start moving, buddy. It's like I got right in front of you, and you just like completely dead stop. Gets that one up to Colin Blackwell. Blackwell, Warrington fires. Kick save by Jones. I'm just going to throw it out there and say probably Martin Jones. Foot across to Zadorov, but he loses it to Bjorkstrand, and we got 2 big old fat oafs that can't skate. Oh, big save by Dostal. That was clutch, man. That was clutch. Andrei Burakovsky with a shot. That was blocked by Conboy inadvertently, and it ends up going wide of the net. We got to get our number 1s back on the ice, so we're just going to gently toss that one back into the zone. Conboy messing around with Alexiak. We're in the final 9-ish minutes of this game, and here comes Jared McCann. McCann gets it deep. Beniers, big save by Lucas Dostal, who's coming up really big for us here in the third period. McCann to Eberle. Jordan Eberle back in front to Alexiak. That's a nice stop. Beniers, big save by Dostal, and you know what? We're going to play it with 8.5 to go. Over to Eric Chernak. Can he get around his man? Not overly. Ryan O'Reilly can't do anything with it either. And here we go. O'Reilly to Chernak. Back to O'Reilly. Oh, and he takes a huge hit. Oh, damn it. Oh, Sammy Girard with a big shot and Sammy Girard with a shot. Sammy Girard playing defense. Big shot. Nice stop by Dostal. Ryan O'Reilly is dead as a doornail. So here comes Sammy boy. Little Sammy Girard into the zone. I tried to get the pass across. It didn't work. Ryan O'Reilly. Oh, damn, man. We had nobody back at the point. And there goes Lucas Dostal to play the puck behind the net. Olofsson gets that one up to Domi. We just got to stop up. Oh, that was a nice little move right there. Domi just looking for anyone to go to at the moment. We're going to back that one off to Victor Olofsson, and here he goes through the neutral zone, doing some ninja moves. Stopping up. All right, we're just going to whip that one down deep. Maxi pad. Kind of gets it in front, but it doesn't work. All right, Brady Skajay. Is that one back for Connor Geeky? I think it's Connor, right? Or is it Morgan Geeky? No, it's Connor Geeky, is it not? Jaden Schwartz tries to take a shot. That one doesn't work. We're starting to get pretty late in this game. I don't want a bunch of overtimes here. Vinny Dunn can't do anything with it. Back to Larson. Larson can't do anything with it. All right, Romanov gets tripped up, and we're going back to the power play yet a freaking again. We're going to start with power play 2, and then we're going to move up to power play 1. Come on, Conboy, get back, buddy. All right, here we go. Capo Caco picks that one up in the neutral zone. He's doing ninja moves, and he left the puck behind. What are you doing? Oh, my God, you're an idiot. Conboy can't do anything with that. Beniers does get a shot off, and it's Oliver Ekman-Larsson playing for Seattle. Wow, and he's got the number 23 in front to Schultzberg, blocked by Vicky Arvidsson. And Maxi Pad pulls that one out of the fray, gets it to Conboy. Conboy way up to Arvidsson. Arvidsson walking into the zone, right into the middle. Just get your shot. Find your shot, pick your shot, do the whole damn thing, and let's get that top power play unit out. Ryan O'Reilly with a big face-off win gets it back to Sammy Girard. Over to Rodney Fratton across. That one doesn't make it, and Vince Dunn is going to pull that one out of the pile. Victor Olofsson picks that one up. Girard. Oh, we're just going in, baby. Get around your D-man. Girard across to Toffoli. Big save by Jonesy. Girard going to pick that one up right outside the zone. Victor Olofsson gets it up to Rodney Fratton. He's pretty much fully rested. Just whip it around to Tyler Toffoli. Toffoli in front, take the shot. Nice blocker save. And I believe Fratton took a relatively decent little shove there in front of the net. No call on the play. Sammy Girard. Girard gets it up to Fratton. Fratton up to Ryan O'Reilly. Stopping up. O'Reilly's just going to hold it for a second. He loses it, but he does keep it and holds the zone. Low shot on net. Just a weak one. We were hoping for a kick out. We got to get those third liners on, and Victor Olofsson playing solo defense takes the puck away in the final minute of the game. I actually didn't even realize we're in the final 30 seconds of the damn game. There's Ryan O'Reilly, but he's got no juice at all. Oh, come on, hold the damn thing. Takes it away. Capo Caco can't do anything with it, and Yanni Gord's going to pick that one up. Boom! War and Peace throws a bit of a hit. O'Reilly is absolutely Tostitos right now. We tried to throw a hit on Alexiak. It didn't work. But there we go. We got it out. Brady Shea to Ryan O'Reilly. I have said change lines about 18 times now up to Sam Girard. Oh, he goes for the ninja moves there, and they don't work. But, no, Frank, the hit is brutal, and we are headed to overtime here in the first game of this one. What a beauty feed in front, and Jones just never recovered. And the shots are 34-33 in favor of the Kraken. So, put 5 minutes back on the clock here at Climate Pledge Arena in Seattle, Washington, where O'Reilly and Fratton take on Jared McCann and I believe it's Justin Schultz. Larson loses that one. He's the big D-man back right in front to Eberle. Big save, or big block by Ryan O'Reilly. Here comes Eric Chernak with a big pass up to Rodney Fratton. Fratton, in the overtime, trying to deke my way around that guy. Did not work, and now it is a 2-on-1. It's Eberle and Larson versus Rodney Fratton. Big save by Dostal. We're just going to play it. There we go. Get that one back to Chernak. Up to O'Reilly. Back feed to Chernak. Oh, Chernak's in basically by himself. Gets around his man, and Jones is there to make the save 2 minutes into the OT. We got to switch him up now. Romanov gets it back to Domi with a terrible shot. Toffoli can't do anything with that. Jordan Eberle loses that one. Here comes Domi again. Gets it across to Tyler Toffoli, who puts it home, second of the night. And that's the game winner. Holy crap-a-moly. I believe Tyler Toffoli now has double-digit goals as well. I think we got like 3 or 4 guys on this team with double-digit goals. That's 4 in a row, folks. 4 in a row. Holy crap. All of a sudden, it's like you're just pumped again. Final shots 36-35. We went 1 for 4 on the power play. They went 0 for 2. Oh, so the power play is getting a little more realistic as time goes on. Tofi had a big night. Capo Caco got his 10th by Brady Shea and Victor Olofsson. Tyler Toffoli with his 9th by Ryan O'Reilly. Olofsson gets his 10th by Rodney Fratton and Tyler Toffoli before Toffoli gets his 10th by Max Domi. Now let's go back to the menu where we got 2 games to sim. So here we are back. Oh, more responsive menus, right? All right, so it did tell us in the last one that Mr. Spencer Knight was available to come back, but he was not fully recovered yet. I'm pretty sure his recovery date said the 28th, which is our next game. So we're going to go to roster moves. We're going to take Olivier Rodrigue. We're going to send him back to the minors, and we're going to no waivers for any of our goaltenders. Huh. Well, that's fun. All right, we're going to send him down. So hopefully our AHL squad gets a little bit better. So we're going to switch down to the AHL, where we actually have a pretty damn good AHL team. We even have Pospisil. I actually totally forgot about that. Who's actually kind of made a name for himself in the NHL. So. Okay, so I can't... Why is it not allowing me to do things? Oh, is it because that... Yeah, that stupid thing that was popped up. Anyway, we got... I believe back-to-backs coming up. That would be the 37th game of the regular season. And my friends, we are in a wild card spot right now. 3 games above 500 in the Metro, and we are in a playoff spot. Holy crap. Can we, keep winning? We're 6-2-2 in our last 10, and now we actually have a goaltender. No offense, Lucas Dostal. He was serviceable when he shouldn't have had to be. It's 1-1 after 1. We are out shooting 14-3. After 2, 3-1 for the good guys. Rodney Fratton and Victor Olofsson. And to top it off, it's a 3-2. That's fine. Spencer Knight coming back after an injury. We outshot them more than 2-1. Ryan O'Reilly with his 10th by Rodney Fratton and Brady Shea. Victor Olofsson with his 11th by Victor Arvidsson. And Rodney Fratton with his 10th. Everyone on this team has 10 by Ryan O'Reilly and Tyler Toffoli. Holy cow pies, man. We just won again. That's a 5-game winning streak for an expansion team that's barely a team and now going, these menus. And now going up against a horrendous Philadelphia Flyers team. If I was to go check on their coaching, I'm going to throw it out there and say that John Tortorella is probably not behind the bench. It's probably some weird random guy. And by probably, I mean absolutely, positively. They are 9-23-3. We're going to Wells Fargo, baby. Wells Fargo in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Okay, let's do this thing. We are approaching New Year. New Year's. The new year. Anyway, 1-0 after one. Brady Shea gets it past Carter Hart. After two, it is 3-3. The shots in the second period definitely more than the first. And, oh my God, we won again. Jake Evans on that second power play unit. It's a 4-3 win for the Baltimore Americans. Brady Shea with his 5th of the season by Jake Evans and Warren Fogle. Ryan O'Reilly with his 11th by Tyler Toffoli and Rodney Fratton. Eric Chernak with his 4th by Jake Evans and Victor Arvidsson. And then Jake Evans with his 5th by Sammy Girard and Ryan O'Reilly. So O'Reilly, big game here. That's great. Multi-point night for Ryan O'Reilly. Like I said, when it came to Ryan O'Reilly, he got off to a relatively not amazing start. And now when you look at like Max Domi, he has 1 point in the last 3 games. But we got 20 wins on the season, baby. We got 20 wins on the season. We are looking pretty damn solid. And the next game, we are going to be jumping into the game. We're going to actually be playing this one. It's up against the San Jose Sharks, who are 2 games below 500. They're 4-6 in their last 10. We are 7-1-2. Nick Abruzzese is available to play in the team's next game. So where should I put him? Del Bell Blues. Let's just do best lines. We even have like Vitaly Kravtsov. That's someone we could think about calling up at some point. Ryan Poehling. I'm a big fan of Ryan Poehling. But I don't know. I kind of like our lineup the way it is. We are the number 1 wild card team in the Metro. Let's look at who is looking for extensions here. We only got 39 players under contract. Tyler Toffoli, 26 points in 38 games. Puts him on what? About a 55-point pace this season, which is pretty decent, I suppose. It's not terrible. He makes $4.25 a year. Let's see, what would he want? He would want He would want a 4-year extension worth more than $8 million. I mean, we got the space to do it. I'm kind of thinking after this season is done, if we make the playoffs, if we miss, I don't really care. I think next year is when we really go for it. Vicky Arvidsson not scoring goals, but he is putting up points. He's on like a 58, 59 point pace this year. So it'll be interesting to see what he would want. Look at this. That is a little bit more reasonable. He's 84 overall. I could probably get him for 4.25, 4.2, but he wants 6 years. That's the only thing, is that contract's going to age poorly. Now, Victor Olofsson, he's got 22 points. So he's on pace for what, like 46, 47 points this season? I'd say like 47 points this season. But he is on pace for about 23, 24 goals. Another one, he wants 6 years, but he is still in his 20s. So that contract probably wouldn't age quite as poorly. Capo Caco is definitely someone I want to hold on to. He's on a decent pace. He's on pace for more than 20 goals, well over 20 assists. He's only 22, and he's got that potential. It's low elite, but he would just want, he wants, what would it cost for him for like 8 years? Look at that. That's so baloney. 3.15 for 8 years. I would honestly, as much as people would probably be like, this is stupid, I would probably offer him like a big contract and overpay him. You know what I mean? Yeah, $3 million for 7 years for Capo Caco. He's definitely going to be like a top 6 forward. You could offer him like $4 million a year for 7 years, or for 6. What does he want? He wanted 2, right? What if I gave him 2 years? Yeah, just so he can establish himself. You know what I mean? 2 years, and I will honestly offer him slightly above what he's asking for, because he is a player that I definitely want to hold on to. I can't see him saying no. Nikita Zadorov was just a placeholder. Warren Fogle, I don't think he's really producing this year. Wade Allison's gotten into 16 games and he has 5 assists. He's just a 4th liner. That's all, That's like, there's nothing wrong with that. Colin Blackwell wants to stick around, and that's basically it. For goaltenders, I think we're kind of locked up, right? Yeah. Yeah, no, we're locked in on goaltenders. So I got no beef with that. Anyway, San Jose Sharks, let's jump into it. And let's hope we can keep this winning streak alive. I did not expect us to be in a playoff spot at this point, but this team is starting to get better. I think in the offseason after this year's done, we'll try and get a good draft pick. And then in free agency, I think we're just going to go for it. You know what I mean? We're going to try and build a much stronger top 6. It's 2-1 after 2 for the San Jose Sharks. All right, so we're taking on a less than fantastic team in the San Jose Sharks. But I mean, shorten the bench. Jesus, we're down by one with and call timeout. That is 3 prompts before the faceoff. You want to know why I lost that faceoff? Because you wouldn't frig off, man. Tomas Hertl throws a low shot on net. Spencer Knight with the save. Oh, man. But yeah, anyway, that's what I was thinking. Another thing I wanted to talk about, too, was I keep moving my arm, and I'm hitting my office chair, and I keep making like a sound with the chair. So if you hear that throughout it, that's just me not being intelligent. So it's like a whole thing. Whoa! Deflection, big save by Spenny. And we are going to get that one out of our own zone. Kind of, not really, kind of. And they got Bergeron. Anyway, yeah, I am going to have to put a poll up on the channel, as we do every year with the franchise mode. Who, my friends, is going to be the captain? Oh, and another thing I was actually thinking about. I know it's about 6 months early. But I was thinking for Chell 25, what if we made a custom league? What if we just made like a 10 to 12 team custom league? We can make a crap load of teams, make a crap load of jerseys. You guys could help pick the locations. Another save by Spencer Knight. We're being outshot like 31-10 right now. So Ryan O'Reilly's got like no endurance whatsoever. But yeah, I was thinking about that. Like, what if we just created a crap load of players, make it like a misfit league kind of thing, and just like build superstars from there? Oh, here we go. Maxi pad into the zone, backhander. I had no angle whatsoever, and Milik makes the save and gets rid of that one. And here comes San Jose again. Like they're pushing really hard in this one. Big save in front. That was a little too close for comfort, my friends. Domi gets that one across to Vicky Arvidsson, who's on a breakaway. Oh, what a save by Milik. He's gonna hold it. Here comes Max Domi, gets it up to Vicky Arvidsson almost 6 minutes into this one. Big slapper. Benning almost threw it into his own net. Domi steals it away. Oh, baby, here we go. Someone get on the other side of the net. You're not doing what I'm telling you. Domi is swimming on an ice surface somehow. Oh, here comes Ferraro. Logan Couture walks in, gets it across to Ferraro, and it sneaks through him. 5th of the season for Mario Ferraro. Damn it. Oh, no. I mean, they are dramatically outplaying us anyway, but it's like, come on, man. That is not fun. Zetterlund to Eklund. We took that one away. Eklund with a shot, and Jesus, Spencer Knight kicks the puck into his own net. It landed on the top of his skate, and he just kicked backwards. And William Eklund puts home just his second goal of the season for Willie Eklund. See, look, it lands on his leg, and he just kicks backwards, and it goes in. Man, not what we want to see at all, dude. We're going up against a team that's super duper not great. I mean, aside from the fact that they got Couture, they got Bergie, and they got Erik Karlsson for some reason still. I mean, one of their top pairing defenders is still Marc-Edouard Vlasic, who has the puck currently. Loses that one to E-Rob. Oh, my goodness, that was not a wise pass. Foot gets it up to Conboy. Just went into a ridiculous coughing fit. Backs that one off to Colin Blackwell. Get out of my way! Oh, own goddamn teammate. Erik Karlsson. E-Carl. EK. EK65, baby. I got to stop speaking now. All right, gets that one in behind the net. And Cal Foot's going to pick it up. Whip that one around, and Conboy is there. We got our 4th line on the ice. That one barely made it through the dude. And E-Rob is there as we get everybody on the ice. E-Rob spins back around, takes the shot, and Milik actually had a little bit of trouble with that one. We're going to say go top line again, because sometimes they just don't feel like changing. We stepped up on Bergie a little bit there. He did not go down. Like I said before, the hitting in this game is absolutely atrocious. But there's Bergie in front to Hertl. He loses that one. Oh, Erik Karlsson. We tripped him up, and we are going to the box with 8:18 to go in this game. Jake Evans, shot-handed, tries to make the pass. It's no good. We're like 20 seconds into the penalty kill, and Jake Evans basically got like almost a breakaway. Cunnin with a shot. That one goes wide. Turn around. What are you doing? Was that up? Yeah, that was a penalty. It's 5-on-3. Ferraro with a shot. That one goes wide. It's loose in front. And Alexander Romanov does pick that one up. I don't know, man. It's like I'm getting like psyched on this idea of just making like a bunch of teams, a bunch of jerseys, create like 50 players or something. Basically put like 4 players on each created team or something like that. Just like at random. You know what I mean? Ferraro in front. Zadorov takes that one away. It's fun to just make all the jerseys. We can pick up some like misfits. Get some Ty Ratty action going on, and Zadorov rushes the net and actually almost makes something happen. Shorthanded 5-on-3. Noah Gregor, Toronto Maple Leafs legend, gets it to Oscar Lindblom, and he can't do anything with that. All right, we're getting roughed up pretty nastily here. Right in front, Luke Cunnin, don't do anything with that, and Noah Gregor, what a save by Spencer Knight. Oh, my goodness. In front of Lindblom. Lindblom, back to the point. Benning with a big slapper. Huge block by Zadorov. Ferraro, another. Oh, that was almost blocked. And how the hell did that go in? Are you kidding? It is 5-1 for the San Jose Sharks right now. 9th of the year for Oscar Lindblom. Power play goal, 13:29 into the third period. And that one was weak. Oh, Spenny, you were doing the splitsy McSplatsies there, and you just couldn't get that pad down. Back to the point, LeBanc to Bergie, back over to Hurdle. Hurdle winds and fires. That one, I think, was deflected in front of the net. Bergie again, all by his lonesome. And Cal Foote is fighting valiantly by himself in front of the net. E-Rob, going to whip that one up to Brady Shea, who immediately throws it away. What a hit, and here comes Kevin LeBanc. He's got, Cal Foote defending. He had his own teammate, his man, on the other side of the net. Whip that one up to E-Rob. I was thinking about hitting Domi, and there you go. We got a power play. Exactly when we need one, just to keep this one interesting. It's Logan Couture, someone you definitely want off the ice when you are on the power play. Rodney, you got to start moving, buddy. Rodney Fratton gets that one up to Tyler Toffoli. No, I don't got the shot. Right in front. Whoop boom. Oh, that one took a funky bounce. Fratton's going to take that one with him. Get that one across to Foley. What a shot. What a goal. Oh, yeah. Power play goal for the assistant captain. Oh, yeah. And did I mention this? I was talking a whole lot about custom leagues and creating teams and crap like that. But I totally forgot. I think I forgot to say I am going to make a poll on the channel in the next day or two, asking when this season is complete, because I do not know if we're making the playoffs or not, so it could be over quicker than you think. Who is going to be the very first captain in Baltimore Americans history? Also in the offseason, it's probably going to be a ridiculously long episode because I am totally rebranding this team. I would like to stick with the logo, but I do think we're going to change the jerseys, change team colors. There's going to be basically no cap on how long that episode's going to be. We want to do a whole crap load of work. I'm thinking about completely revamping the coaches and everything. So it's going to be, but I do want to know who everybody thinks should be the first captain of this team. Should it be Rodney Fratton? Should we just build the team around the kid? You know what I mean? Here comes Maxi. Maxi up to Olafsson, who just gets nudged very gently from behind. I hate that. They got to fix defensive skill stick in this. As soon as you go to use defensive skill stick, your guy like throws a phantom body check to nobody. And it's driving me insane. But I think next season, I can't remember if the coach was 1 year or 2. Something tells me the coach was actually 2 years. But I believe that really will affect like player growth and everything. I've noticed it seems to really affect player growth when you change coaches partway through a season. But like I said, next year, I think we're going for it. I want to build a very well-balanced team, top to bottom. We have a lot of really good pieces. Here's Rodney Fratton, gets it across to Sammy Girard, and that's a good one. Like I said, we're not going to win this game, but I wanted to make it interesting. Sammy Girard, someone who I like quite a bit, puts home his 3rd goal of the season as we approach the halfway point. He's only on pace for 6-7 goals this year. But that's fine. He's probably going to get a ton of assists. He's got 17 points on pace for more than 30 on that top pairing with Eric Chernak. And I think the fact that Chernak is on that pairing is one of the big reasons why he doesn't put up a ton of points. But Rodney Fratton, you got to think he's going to have 20. Oh, my goodness. Here we go. Victor Arvidsson walks in. I'm like right off the face-off. Are we going to score again? That'd be fantabulous. Now I got Arvidsson on the wrong side. Oh, man. But, yeah, Rodney Fratton, you got to think in his rookie season, he's on pace for, 22 2, 23 goals. He's on pace for like 50 assists, something crazy like that. Olofsson, we tried to pick it up and we couldn't. We got 20 seconds left in the game, so we're just going to keep on talking. I told you, we're not winning this one. Romanov has a hard time holding on to that one, and Maxi Pad Domi bringing her into the zone. Stopping up. Where are we going? What? Oh, that is just terrible. This one is over. We went on a really nice winning streak there for a little bit, but all good things come to an end. So we dropped this one to a very bad team in the San Jose Sharks. Final shots 47-23 for San Jose. They went 2 for 5 on the power play. We were perfect 1 for 1. We give up. We take too many penalties, man. Rodney Fratton had a 2-assist night. That's pretty good. Colin Blackwell got his 7th on that 4th line by Eric Robinson before Tyler Toffoli puts home his 11th by Fratton and O'Reilly, and then Gerard Late gets his 3rd by Fratton and O'Reilly. We got one more game to sim, and then we're going to jump into the final game of this video. Marty Cott has been injured with a mild concussion in the minors, but we are still 20-16-3, 6-2-2 in our last 10 games. Capo Caco signs the contract, but it was 2.2 for 2, right? For the 22-year-old. That's a lot of freaking twos. So let's simulate this game against Dallas before we dive in against the very horrifying Boston Bruins. Dallas has a really good record. After one, Jesus, it is 3-2. Toffoli and Olofsson get the goals. 3 goals on 9 shots. Oh, make that 4 goals on 18 shots against Spencer Knight. After 3, holy crap, what an ugly one against the Dallas Stars. Spenny, you need a break, dude. I think Spencer Knight's going to need a break soon. Vicky Olofsson with his 12th of the season by Eric Chernak before Tyler Toffoli gets his 12th of the season by Rodney Fratton, and it was all Dallas from there. Jeez, man. Dallas schooled us in that one. 3 goals against in the first, 3 goals against in the second. We're now a second wild card team. The next game up against the Boston Bruins, who are actually terrible this season. Ooh. All right, so January 5th, 2024, we're finally into the new year, playing at Google Place, baby. So yeah, I was actually doing a lot more thinking. I took a little break from doing recording, and I was thinking about that custom league thing. Kind of jacked on that now, and boom, just like that, we are up 2-0, heavily outshooting Boston. After 2, Jesus, it's tied up, and now they're outshooting us. Pasta gets them both. Let's do it. So after a really strong start to this game, not at all what I was expecting. But yeah, I wanted to go a little more in depth about that whole idea. I'm really jacked on that. Like, I was thinking a 12-team thing, but then I was like, well, what if we did like a 10-team one with like a 2-round playoff system kind of thing? I was thinking about make 30 created players, put like 3 of them on each team. We can watch list, or I could make like 25. We could watch list all of them and track their progress, make it like a 40 to 48 game season. Hopefully that way we could get through like 5-6 years of it. You know what I mean? And I don't know. I'm kind of jacked on that idea. And I think what I would want to do instead of doing it for NHL 25 would maybe, like, depending on how this season for the Baltimore Americans go, what if we did it for NHL 24? We did that for like the back half. Oh, look at this. Tyler Toffoli walks in and scores, and I believe that's a multi-goal game. 14th of the season. He's now on pace for a little bit closer to 30, which is tremendous. I'm very, very excited about that. But yeah, I was thinking almost like Baltimore Americans, I've taken a lot of heat for like the jerseys, the branding and everything. And I did end up starting late, so it was one of those things where I was like, what if we did it this year? I don't know. Like, maybe in the next couple of days I'll make a poll or something, and I'll be like, what do you guys think? And then we could go through, like, jersey creation and everything, and essentially create the league. We'd have to find a way to bury all of our created players, so they didn't show up. We'd have to do a crap load of player movement, make sure we write down every single lineup. We could do divisions, like, we could, if we made a 10-team league, we could do, like, 5 Canadian, 5 American, something like that. And see how that goes. We could do like other markets, you know what I mean? And then pick whichever team we want to personally control for that, the entirety of the series. Anyway, we got to get basically the number 2 lines have to come out like almost immediately. Here we go. Charlie Coyle. It was just, I'm just spitballing, right? It's all like, it's a lot of it's going to be up to you guys. We'll do some polling and everything. But the one thing that I do know is I would have to essentially do one franchise at a time. Here comes Jake DeBrusk. We got a 3-2 lead, and Spencer Knight getting sketchy. Oh, no, we threw it away to Jake DeBrusk, and oh, my God, Spencer Knight fell over again. DeBrusk over to Zacha. Big save by Spencer Knight, and he had to kick that one wide. Victor Arvidsson misses that. Is it icing? It is not icing. We're going to get that second defensive pairing out there. Lindholm. No, I'm not going to be able to knock him over. Trent Frederick gets that one up to Jake DeBrusk. DeBrusk bringing it in for the Boston Bruins. We got a 3-2 lead now. 5 minutes into the third period. Zacha from a terrible angle, and Spencer Knight is dead to the world right now. Vicky gets that up to Vicky. Vicky takes the shot. Nice stop by the Bruins netminder. I believe it's Linus Allmark. Just whipped that one. Long shot. Domi goes for the deflection. I'm actually not even 100% sure if is he still leading this team as we enter this game? I'm not 100% sure. Alexander Romanov tries to knock his man off it. That one ends up in front. Brady Shea gets rid of it. And Warren Fogle tosses that one aside to Brady Shea. Right up to Capo. Kakko on a breakaway. And nice save. Oh, God, do I ever suck at Deeks. Just throw it at the net. That was like a double deflection. Kakko gets it in front, but Grizzly clears it away. Fogle up to Kakko again. Winding fire. Nice stop by Allmark. That was our 30th shot in this game. So, not too shabby. They're showing Pasta on the bench. He's 1 away from a trick. Lockdown defense. Don't mind if I do. Brad Marchand, whichever one it is, I get messed up on that all the time. We're now on a 2-game losing streak, but he leads the team, or the league, in hits. Again, very early in the morning, very, very sleepy McWeepy. And we get it up to Capo Kakko again, who offensively is on a roll. And Jake Evans with a one-timer. That's no good. Evans back out in front. Oh, loose in front. And Capo Kakko puts home the rebound, and that's his 11th goal of the season as a third liner who just signed a 2-year contract extension. I ain't gonna say nothing about that. Kakko is essentially on a 20-goal pace. I believe he is on pace for about 20 goals, 45 to 50 points this year as a third liner. He does get power play time too, so we do have to remember that as well. But he jumps into the 5th spot on the team in goals, which is now led by none other than Tyler Toffoli. Marchand back to Carlo. Big block by Foot. He gets knocked off it. Conboy up to E-Rob. That 4th line is going to start to get tired soon. Oh, here comes Foot. I tried for the low shot, but it went to the wrong pad. Here we go, back around behind the net. No, we got to get to the point, and Zadorov's got no wheels whatsoever. And here comes Pasta looking for a trick. Pasta in front of Marchand, who roofs it. Jesus, and Boston's back within. What are you doing? You're acting like a goddamn child. You're still losing the game, Bradley. Goddamn bad Marchand. That is irritating, to say the least. I'm going to throw it out there and say we have faced quite a few shots. Pasta with a 3-point night puts him up to 51 on the season. Now here comes Pavel Zacha. Gets it to DeBrusk, and it's trickling behind Spencer Knight, and somehow he keeps it out. He's laying down. He doesn't know what to do. It's Sammy Girard. Can't get a hold of that one. Frederick in front of McAvoy. Lindholm with a huge bomber from the point, but that is not accurate whatsoever. Jake DeBrusk got a bad angle. That one's bouncing off of folks, and Tyler Toffoli is able to get that one out. Fratton tries to hit O'Reilly, and it's no good. Nice poke check in the neutral zone. Chernak over to Girard. Come on, we got to get rid of this thing, man. Up to Tyler Toffoli, leading the parade when it comes to goals, but we're going to have to whip that one around the net, and McAvoy is going to get there first. That top line is dead. And you know what? Honestly, the defense is kind of tired as well. Let's get the second line out. Girard, we got to get this thing out of our own zone. Up to Domi. Domi can't make the pass, and Lindholm picks it off. Gets it over to Trent Frederick, and now here comes Boston yet again. We're only up by 1. And who was that? What did that say? Something? McAvoy walking in. Girard, great poke check. Let's get the defensive pairings. Gonzo. Here comes Victor Arvidsson. Final 6 minutes of the game. One-timer by Domi. What a save by Linus Allmark. Oh, man, that was such a gift of a goal, but a tremendous save. Oh, dudes and dudettes. We have our weird bird creature walking around the stadium, frightening children. Brady Skajay gets that one across to Warren Fogle. Fogle with a long shot through heavy traffic, and now Lauko's got it. Throws it back around behind his own net. And Connor Clifton is going to have to try and get rid of this. Derek Forbort gets it over to Fabian Lysell. Fabian Lysell gets that one across. New Capo Caco loses it. Loses it. We got it. All right, here we go. Capo Caco. Back to Romanov. Romanov whips that one up the ice to Jake Evans, but he can't hold on to it, and Connor Clifton is going to clear. We got 4 minutes to go in this one. We got to switch our third pairing. I like our third pairing, but it's like they're so slow. Zadorov just kind of tossed a bomb towards the net, and now Charlie Coyle is trying to get that one out. Coiler to Erob. Erob takes that one down the ice. There we go. There we go. All right, Matt Grzelcyk trying to get that one out of his own zone. We are going to try and get those number ones back on the ice. Tyler Toffoli. He's trying to take it off at Charlie Coyle, but he cannot do so. I am horrendously out of position. We get it to Ryan O'Reilly. And here he comes, baby. Here he comes. Ryan O'Reilly bringing that one down the ice. Going to whip it around to Tyler Toffoli. Toffoli back to the point. Sammy Girard. Oh, can't do anything, and Pasta steals it. And now Chernak is the lone guy back. Oh, no. Marchand. Oh, what a save by Spencer Knight. Gets that one up to Toffoli. Up to Rodney Fratton. Can we blow through this guy? Right in front. He tries for the desperation shot attempt, and it's no good. 20 seconds to go-ish. And here's Jake DeBrusk with a slapper. Oh, Spencer Knight. It's like every save that he makes, he just feels the need to like fall down, sprawl, and act like an imbecile. Here comes Chernak. Up to Toffoli. Up to Fratton with a breakaway. Not even shoot. Just do a little saucer pass into the net. And the kid with his 11th career goal. 11th of the season. Like I said, on pace for about 20 goals. What, like 50-something points? He is an assist magician. Just a passing phenom. I feel like I've jumped around so much in this video. Like I said, I am going to have to get a crap load of feedback on that one, but I do think it would be interesting to make something like that. And even if we didn't make something like that this year, we could do it next year. But I want to mess around with it a little bit in my spare time, figure out how I would want to do this. This game's over. It's 5-3. Or, like I said, we could always rebrand this team, keep going with this franchise mode. It's completely up to you guys. I'm just letting you know where I'm at. You know what I mean? So here we go. Final shots, 41-39 for Boston. They went 1 for 3 on the power play. We went 2 for 4, but even though we got outshot, we still won the damn game. And Spenny actually looked pretty good. Toffoli has a 4-point night. 13th of the year by Vicky Olofsson and O'Reilly. Then Olofsson with his 13th by Toffoli and Rodney Fratton. Then Toffoli with his 14th by Ryan O'Reilly and Victor Olofsson. Capo Caco with his 11th by Jake Evans and Cal Foote. And Rodney Fratton with his 11th by Tyler Toffoli and Eric Chernak. We got 3 games to simulate. Then we'll do the stats, and we'll finish this thing off. Oh, baby, Rodney Fratton leading the parade. That was the 41st game of the season. We are still in. Well, okay, there you go. We are the number 1 wild card team in the East right now with a 21-17-3 record. We're 7-2-1 in our last 10. Now we're up against CBJ. Ooh, but they're up 2-1 after 1. Domi got our lone goal. After 2, it's 3-2. Eric Robinson puts one home. And after 3, oh, it's a 5-4 loss. Arvidsson and O'Reilly with the 2 goals for us. We outshot them, but they took the game. Spenny looking pretty shaky right now. Maxi Pad Domi with his 14th by Chernak and Olofsson before Erob gets his 8th unassisted. Vicky Arvidsson with his 6th by Alexander Romanov. And Ryan O'Reilly gets the final goal of the game. It's his 12th by Romanov and Toffoli, but it was not enough. Pat Laine, Johnny Gaudreau, and Boone Jenner, why not? Ended up being able to take us down. So we're 21-18-3, second wild card team. Now we have an identical record to the Carolina Hurricanes, but we got 2 more games to get through, Minnesota and Boston, and then we will be beginning the second half of back-to-backs. We will be beginning the second half of back-to-backs to start the next video. But we are going to put Lucas Dostal in net for a couple of games because Spencer Knight's looking a little on the shaky side. The Canes lost their last game, so we're now in the number 1 wild card spot again. And Ryan O'Reilly is now in top spot on this team in points. Baltimore and Minnesota. Erob scores on Philip Gustafson, making it 1-1 after 1. 2-2 after 2. It's Rodney Fratton, my dude. Oh, man. After the third, And we lost again. Kirill the Thrill puts it past Lucas Dostal, who had a decent game. 3 goals on 34 shots. Not bad. It's a quality start. Robinson with his 9th by Domi. Fratton with his 12th by Toffoli and O'Reilly. And that's all she wrote for us in this game. So now, we just got one more to go up against the team we just faced on the ice in the Boston Bruins. We're the second wildcard team. But, oh, man, it's actually been a relatively rough past couple of games here. Oh, we got back-to-backs with back-to-backs after. You got to hate that. At least we got the 2 days off in the meantime. It is January 12th, 2024, so we're a little bit behind, but that's all right. Anyway, after one, it is 1-0 Boston. Chal scores on Dostal. After 2, it is 3-2 for Boston. O'Reilly and Arvidsson get the goals for us. We're being heavily outplayed and outshot, and it's a 4-2 victory. It was an empty netter, so Dostal allows 3 goals on 42 shots. Yet again, another quality start. The goals against average relatively high, though. Vicky Arvidsson with his 7th by Brady Shea and Alexander Romanov before Ryan O'Reilly puts home his 13th by Toffoli and Olofsson. So that top line still really getting it done. The second line's not looking so bad neither. I mean, Ryan O'Reilly with 37 points on the season. Oh, these menus are killing me. We are going to switch out the goaltenders, but now I believe, what is it, a 3-game losing streak we're on now? After going on like a 6-game winning streak, we're now on a 3-game losing streak. So I don't know. Is that going to like shatter our playoff dreams? We're going to put Spencer Knight back in the net against the surprisingly good Anaheim Ducks. Marty Cott is available to play in the team's next game. I'm going to say best lines because that's usually what I say anyway. Now let's take a look at some stats across the team and see who is doing what here. 86 overall, Ryan O'Reilly leading the parade. He's a -12, but he has 37 points in 44 games, including 24 assists, which is a team high. Toffoli in second with 35 points. Max Domi with 35 points. Rodney Fratton with 35 points. The kid's looking solid. Vicky Arvidsson, just the 7 goals, but he's doing all right. Vicky Olofsson's doing good. Capo Caco, third liner. E-Rob's having a good year down as a depth player. Gerard, I expect more out of. Jake Evans, Romanov, you don't expect a ton of points out of, but he's a +5, and he's just a really solid defenseman. As we get down the... Oh, Warren Foegele, 8 points? That's terrible. That's unacceptable. Nikita Zadorov, you expect defense, not offense. So the fact that he's not producing points doesn't hurt my feelings whatsoever. But Warren Foegele on that third line is really not looking so great. You know what I mean? Like, he's honestly, he looks terrible. Which sucks because I really like Warren Foegele. Man, all right, what do we got? Let's go down. I just want to see what his what do we got? Ryan Poehling. He's a 4th liner. He's playing big minutes in the AHL. Not the fastest guy. He's pretty tough. He's relatively tough. He doesn't cost anything. Warren Foegele costs 2 3/4. So let's see, like, what could we get for someone like a Warren Foegele? I keep nose punching this goddamn thing. All right, so let's go like left wingers. Let's see what teams have for left wingers. They got Max Jones, Brock McGinn. He costs the same. He's a little older. Fits line 2 years, 2.75. That's and I'm a big Brock McGinn fan. We would have to find someone who doesn't have a ton of value, but has a relatively decent overall, which can be hard to find, can be kind of easy to find sometimes. The Buffalo Sabres, what do we got? J.J. Peterka, yeah, I'm not going to go for him. The value's too high, you know what I mean? What do we got? Jordan Greenway, Quebec City combatant legend, is he not? Big power forward, he's just all frickin' strength. He's got a little bit of poise. He's not terrible. He fits on the third line. He costs a little bit more than Warren Foegele, but he is a little bit lower overall. It's all about team fit, right? It's all about where do these guys fit the best. So, yeah, like Mangiapane. No, we would want someone like a defensive forward. You know what I mean? Like, what about like a Pierre Engvall? He's only played 8 games. He has 3 points, 80 poise. Incredibly tall, fits top line. I don't know. There's a big part of me that's thinking about Jordan Greenway, but I think Foegele has a little bit more value. Oh, Greenway's top 9. I thought he was top 6. He only has 8 points. He's only playing 11 minutes a game, but I mean, and he's a power forward. Like I said before, man, I love Warren Fogle. So, but it's that Fogel's got top 6 potential. You know, Greenway's only got top 9. That's kind of the kicker for me, right? That kind of does it for me. I know that we skipped looking at the goalie stats, but I mean, guess what? They're not great. There you go. Not amazing. Anyway, let me know what you guys think about the whole 10-team custom league in the comments below. I will also be putting a poll up on the channel because I love to get ahead of myself. Anyway, that is going to do it for me for this one. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe if you haven't already. There's new videos coming all the frickin' time. And until next time, you beautiful melon farmers, have yourselves a good one.